Hey everybody, it's me, Carrie. Thank you for your patience as I'm running a little bit late today. I want to say a couple things while I'm setting up my tablet, which looks good. Oh, and it flipped again. Dang, drives me crazy when it flips. But there it is. So, all right, so now I should be able to see if you comment or if anyone pops on live. If you are watching this someplace other than my page, facebook.com/MemoryINKers, then that is where you need to go to watch live. Hello, and thanks for the thumbs up, whoever that was. I appreciate it. I can see it because I'm standing. So I just want to remind you that that's the only place I go live. So if you're watching this on someone's share or on my YouTube channel, those are recorded. Okay, so again, I apologize for being a little bit late today. We have a lot going on at the Beglow house right now, like cray time. And just so you guys know, hi Linda. Oh, good. I'm glad you received your envelope. Good. I'm glad to hear that they're arriving on time. So, and that will be a recorded video, Linda, because I will be at a Stampin' Up! Conference, just so you know. But I will be checking for questions. And of course, you know, as always, I recommend that for make-alongs, you watch it and then watch it again to make it so you can pause, etc. So, okay, so I'm going to be teaching those live classes. Next week is my first one. And I doubt very much I will be back here by noon to do this at noon. I'm kind of playing it by ear right now, waiting to see. Right now I don't have a lot of people signed up, so I'm going to be watching that because, you know, if I don't have a good response, I will not continue to do them in person. I mean, frankly, it's a lot to drag everything over there, so I'm hoping more of you guys want to sign up for that. So let me know if you're in the Farmington Hills area or can get there. Okay, so today we are going to make one of these awesome cracker and treat boxes that you can make with the cracker and treat die. It's called cracker and treat box die. So this is what the dies look like. You get the one that creates the actual box, okay? That's this big piece. And then you can cut out windows in it if you want. You can cut stars and hearts and things like that. Or use those as tags. I have cut something out with this tag, which happens to be a stitched tag, which is cool. This little oval and then this little square. So you can tie them on. I didn't tie any on these that I have to show you today, but I will for the one that we're making. So let's get started. All right, so I already pre-cut it out so you guys don't have to watch me run it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss. And you can see it fits on a, where's my ruler? Hold on. Grab my ruler. I believe this one I may have cut a little bit longer. No, it's a 5.5 sheet. So it's a half a sheet of cardstock. So, so that's good. So you don't have to, like, you know, try to do it. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, like you would for a card. So you see when you take it out, you still have a lot of left that you can do other things with. So, you know, don't throw it away. You know me, I save everything. In fact, speaking of saving everything, I have been collecting, when I've made one of these boxes, I've been collecting these little diamonds because I'm going to do something with them because they are freaking cool and you can make shapes and stuff on card fronts. So I will be doing that with those. So you know me, like I've said already, don't throw anything out. All right, so I am also using a piece of designer series paper that is from the, why didn't I write it down? Well, there's a good question. I made this sample quite a while ago. I'm pretty sure it's from the big holiday, the pack that has a little bit of everything. But it's just really cute. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to score my score lines first. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to score all of these. And they score pretty easy. I didn't have to do anything special to my Stampin' Cut and Emboss. I didn't use any special plates. It scored very nicely. And then you're going to score these toward the inside. Now these, you're going to want to take your time because they are triangles and they want to do their own thing. You kind of have to just take your time, and then you can score. Now you noticed I'm just finger scoring them. You can, if you want, you can, you know, bone fold them. And then here you're folding up like that. And then there's another score line here that folds again this way. And you can see it kind of creates that little fold here. So you're going to do that on both sides. I just think these are awesome for really any like birthday parties, any kind of parties. I mean, these would be really cute. Even you make them really pretty and put them on for a wedding, you know, obviously not this color, but you know, think about that for a wedding. You know how people always put little treats on everybody's place setting, or during your holiday giving for your, you know, everything, having them on your desk at work and letting people pick. And even if you're doing like something like some of you guys I know do like charity events, and you could put prizes inside, like even if it's a note that says, hey, you win XYZ. So that's really cool. Now I'm not going to open these because I have them pretty well sealed shut. They're just for display purposes only. And I did seal them with sticker tape. So you have to know that when you make these, it's only going to be able to be opened through these parts here. So again, carefully here. This side seems to fold pretty well. You just flip it over and it's good. And then these, again, just take your time. Sometimes, you know, if you feel like that's difficult, take a ruler or something flat, and then you can use that to bend it. I don't know how well you're seeing this because I'm kind of blocking some of my light, but I'm hoping you get the idea. So see how, oh, and I bent them the wrong way. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my golly, there are days, right? There are days. I suppose I could have done them the other way, but they're meant to go like that. Okay, so now I have my cracker box, and you can see how it's going to go together, right? But I want to decorate it. You could stamp it, but I've got some designer series paper, which is extra long. Okay, you don't have to make yours that long. I just did. So now what I'm going to do is I am just going to run some liquid adhesive here. I kind of want to be sure I get the edge, but not so much that it squeezes out. And then I'm going to do the center like that. I just love this paper. I think this paper is very cool. And I will tell you how wide it is. I forgot to tell you guys that before I laid it down. So give me just a minute and I will tell you. And then I'm going to pull it up like so. There we go. It is, I do it down here. This one is just shy of 2.5. So it's actually 2 and 3/8. And then it only has to be 5 inches wide. Nope. A little less than 5 inches. Let me do it on this side where I can see better. 4 3/4. Unless you want this to fold over as part of the wrapping, which I don't think I did. But see that? I didn't like that, so that's why I left it long. So I'm hoping you guys can see what I'm talking about. Hold it up a little bit, maybe zoom for a minute. See what I mean? This is where the fold is, and you can kind of see that that's the fold, and that bugs me. Whoever gets it isn't going to care, but you know. So I'm going to do it a little bit different. Let me see if I can get back down now. There we go. Oh, sorry, vertigo. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is I'm going to just roll it. You may want to like do your score lines again. So your DSP, Designer Series paper, for those of you who don't know, have a fold. So now, because I know I'm going to fold this one over and trim it off, I'm going to take some sticky tape, and you have a choice. You can put it on either like here, or you can put it here. This is what I'm doing for this, because I know I want it to fold over. I'm putting it on so that it kind of goes on the paper and on the cardstock. And then I am putting it right here. Oh, that's a little long, so let me trim that off, because I don't want to seal that. Now, here's where you decide, do you want to stick those together? I did. Well, on that one I didn't. I know on one of them I did. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on this one. And since I have this piece here, I'm just going to cut it in half. You can use a whole piece. I'm just cheap, but I'll just use a half. And I'm just going to put it right there, right at the score line of the ruffle, like so. So now I have all of my tear and tape where I want it to be. And grab my Take Your Pick tool. Yes, I have my Take Your Pick tool right here in front of me. Nobody panic. It actually happened. The world isn't coming to an end because Carrie remembered it. It's just one of those freak things that sometimes I actually remember stuff. Okay, so here we go. I hope everybody's doing well. Please say hi. Let me know that you're here. And if you're new to watching me, tell me how you found me. I know a lot of you guys find me or have found me through Volume, the Volume event that Kate puts on. So I appreciate that. So thank you very much. All right, so now I'm going to take off this piece of tape here. And you know how a lot of times you can fold something and it folds over perfect? This is not one of those. As you can see, if I were to do that, it would be short. We don't want to do that. So we actually have to play with it a little bit and get it to go into its shape and press it into this score line. I can see I'm getting shadow. I'm going to press it into this score line. Let me zoom in for you guys. So I'm going to press it into this score line right here. I've got the sticky tape here and up here. So I'm going to press it in there. I'm going to hold this, fold it a little bit, and I know you guys are getting a ton of shadow. I apologize for that. But I'm going to put it in there, and I'm trying to line it up so that these V's kind of match up. And, you know, just remember how I feel about perfection. And then I am going to just carefully fold it. I'm going to press this together, press that together. Then I'm going to grab my bone folder, and I'm going to reach inside, and I'm going to burnish it as best as I can. And now remember, I cut this too long, and there is a little bit still there of the tear and tape. So now I'm going to trim this by hand. Okay, and now I've got this piece. I'm going to add more tear and tape to that. I didn't do it in the beginning because I wasn't sure exactly how much I wanted to tear off or cut off. That's what I'm trying to say. I cut this too long. So I'm going to press it right down here, like so. And then take it off the transfer piece. And then I'm just going to press that over. And now I can feel a little bit of sticky there. Oh, no, not really. Okay. If you do, though, if you feel like you've overdone it, take an embossing buddy, which there is one in that kit in the Occasions Metal Catalog. Occasions mini catalog, where you can get that and a couple of tools and the tray. It's actually pretty awesome. So you can tap that on there and it'll it's like powder, or you can use baby powder and just do that on there, and then it'll dust off and it'll be dry. You guys have seen me do that when I've wanted to use stickers as like pop-ups. So now I'm going to take one end, and you see how it squeezes together, and I'm going to grab, this is the metallic woven ribbon. This one happens to be in Sweet Sorbet. I thought it matched pretty well. So I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to tie it in a knot. Yep, I'm tying on a video. Everybody hold your breath real quick because we just don't know what's going to happen, right? It's Carrie tying on a video. No! Say it isn't so, but it is. Then just squeeze. Don't squeeze super hard because it is, after all, paper, right? Cardstock is paper. So you want to be careful with that. And there we go. And then you can just trim these off. If you can tie a bow, that would be great. It'd be adorable. I am not tying a bow on camera. So I am going to, you can open it up and this is how you can fill it. You could put rolled up money in there. You know, could you imagine handing this to a teenager on like their birthday and they're like, great. And then they open it up and you put money inside. They'd be pretty happy about that. Or if you know somebody who has to go to the laundromat, I think a roll of quarters will fit in here, which would be, I used to go to the laundromat when I was pregnant with my first baby. We didn't have a washer and dryer, and my first baby, he's 41 and a half. But yeah, we did that. So then, anyway, I took this sentiment from the limited edition stamp set, which is in, I think I have to zoom back out, zoom back down. Okay, this stamp set, which is in the annual catalog, it's really made to like stamp on the back of your cards, but you certainly can use them any way you want, which is what I'm doing. And a lot of them have the little Stampin' Up logo. That is for our angel policy. If you're selling products made with exclusively Stampin' Up stuff, you're supposed to use that. Are the Stampin' Police going to come after you? Probably not. Hi, Joan. Haven't seen you for a while. Okay, so I use that, and I'm using this one just for you. It's kind of a big one. So I want to show you how I, before I tie this on, how I stamped the just for you part. I am taking tape, and I am covering the hand. Then I've got Granny Apple Green ink, which is what this is. And I am just going to tap the words. And you see it came on the tape, so always remember to pull your tape off. And now I actually stamped it on the other side so that it would be stamped well. But then you could take this and just stamp it. Okay, so then you've got just for you instead of the big hand, which is cute. It's really adorable, but it doesn't work with this card. So now what I need to do is I need to tie this on. So I need a little hole punch, right? So I don't think we sell these anymore, and I forgot to look. So I'm just going to grab a hole punch. These are forever. Look at how they've been around my house for a few minutes, I would say. And I'm just going to punch a little hole in there so that when I tie this, it will be on there. So before I put it on, I want to show you guys that if you don't tie it, like if you tie a bow, it would probably open easier for the recipient. But all they have to do is untie the bow and they can get inside. They may decide to pull it open because, you know, that's what crackers are for. So I know that this is the back side, so I'm going to flip this because that's where my fold is, right? So I am going to flip this like so. Wow, I am having so much trouble today with my dexterity. It's just, like I said, there's so much going on at my house right now. It's insane. And I've got volume coming up, and I've got that class coming up, and I've got Stampin' Up's Leaders event coming up. So Yep, I'm a busy girl this month. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff happening. All right, so now I'm going to just push that through the hole, like you guys didn't have that figured out. And then I'm just going to tie another knot. I think a bow would be prettier, but I am not going to try to tie a bow on video, especially with the way I seem to be like a shaky mess right now. And then you can, again, trim these off to whatever desired length you have, and then you've got this cute little cracker box, like I said, and I'll show you all the colors that I made. I used different ribbons for them. So, and all of these colors came out of this, believe it or not. So, there you go. What do you think? I hope you like them. I'll put this one this way. No, I'll just leave it. But that is the awesome cracker die, box die, or whatever it's called. Cracker box die. And it looks like I forgot to put the price on it. It is in the annual catalog. It is number 159182. And it is a fun thing to have around for, like I said, events, parties, just to, you know, gift somebody as a little thank you. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys today. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. It's been strange. What is the finished project length? That's a good question, Linda. When it is all said and done, it is 5 1/4. So it's 5 1/4, and it's now this is a little hard because it's not quite even. It's approximately 1 3/8 wide when it's all done. So I hope you guys like it. I think they're fun. And I have another box I'll be showing you guys too that's fun for holiday things. But think of how pretty these would be, like sitting in a bowl at a holiday party, and you could walk around, pass and tell everybody. You could make a game of it, you know, put prizes in it or whatever. But I just think they're really fun. And of course, I used all the same designer series paper on them, only because I wanted to show some continuity. But you know, I mean, we've got designer series paper for every possible season and holiday or birthdays. So anyway, that's that. Don't forget, it is still celebration until the end of the month. I posted a picture because a few things have in the booklet, a few things have been sold out. So Stampin' Up! Released a bunch of things that are now on the gift list, and I know there's some dies on it, and I don't know. Let me see if I have it, guys. Hang on. No, I printed it. Hold on 1 minute. There we go. I found it. So this is what is coming up. So I wanted you guys to see it. There are 3 folders: the 3D embossing folder, Timber, the gingham embossing folder, which is so stinking cute, the 3D seashells folder, the brushed metallic cardstock, oh, so pretty, the Flowers of Home die. That's really cool because even though you save 10% when you buy the bundle, it is cheaper this way. The Dots and Spots, which I will be showing that in the very near future. Stinking cute. It literally punches holes into your cardstock. And talk about saving. Like I said about saving all of these, definitely going to be saving those circles. The craft gift boxes, which will be great for the holidays. The silver foil pack, which is kind of a strange name because it's almost like a gray, a dark gray, a gray, and then a silver. So the daffodil dies and the aspen tree dies. Again, these are in bundles, but you're saving more if you get these free and buy the stamp set. Okay. So there you go. Those are some of the things that are coming up. And don't forget, it's free stuff with every $50 in product. If you want to shop for Stampin' Up! Stuff, MemoryInkers.com is my Stampin' Up! Website. MemoryInkers@gmail.com is my email. If you are placing an order, please use my hostess code WJD3PP3S. So again, don't forget, thank you, Joan, you too. Don't forget to share this video and comment below that you shared so you can be in my drawing next month. Go watch me on Facebook too. It's also under Memory Inkers, where I will post this video. So have a fantastic weekend, everybody. I will see you guys Tuesday. Bye.